Okay guys, hello, welcome back to the Bench with Gilly. So, Maltenge. Today we're going to be looking at a shake and bake kit. We all know what a shake and bake kit is. But this one we're going to be doing the Leopard 2A5 MBT by Tamiya. It's Tamiya, not Tamiya. And on the side box, so you can see I already opened it, so I just taped it up. Here's the kit number 35242. How they do that, you can see is the 1/35 scale, number 242, kit number. Most of you guys didn't know that, did you? Well, you did learn something new today. So here's the front of the box. Side of the box with some whatever writing that is. We're not going to say any names. Yeah, side of the box. Yeah. So you're going to get the camo pattern on there. You're going to get the tracks. You're going to get the road wheels. I'm going to thin that down with that, and we'll get some nice brown weathering underneath with that. A little bit of this and that right there. You're going to get another layer of dusting and dirt to go with it. That's all we're going to need. Now in the end, you're going to see something like this. Voila! And again, these are the same paints I used just for this one. This is the same kit, but different model. It's a 2A6. Not a 2A5. Voila, voila, voila. Very light weathering, as these things were well taken care of. After playing in the field, they were washed down and put away wet. And inside is everything we're going to need. La la la. This came in the bag. Beautiful rubber tires there and there, and a small bag of fret and that, decals, and good enough. So we never look at, but in this case we will look at it because I'm showing you what's in the box, and this is part of the box. Oh, look at that! I guess I got some extra parts for this kit, and I didn't even know. Huh. Right on. Photo etch stowage by Tamiya. Everything here is going to be done with Tamiya markings, Tamiya everything. Alrighty, stick around, we'll show you the rest. Guys, here we are. We got a bathtub style hull. A little bit of detail on the sides. Underneath, detail there, little hatch, dimple. Bottom of the turret, you got a two-piece turret. Voila, there's the top turret. Got a little bit of detail here and there. A lot of open spots, so hopefully these will be filled up. One big sprue piece in the bag with their Tamiya's famous staple. Wow. Staples. Thanks for the free staples, Tamiya. So we got a guy here. Looks pretty good. Let me turn you around. We'll focus on him. Yeah, that's the tank commander. Looks pretty good. Flip you over. Maybe upside down for you guys. Detail's pretty good. It's pretty good. Arms looks pretty good there. Okay, so me back out just a tad. Here's the top part of the turret. I mean the hull. There's a sliding hatch for the driver. Open part for the turret, and some holes for the exhausts and the fans. You got some anti-slip marks. Can you guys see that pretty good? Yeah. One thing about Tamiya, they like to mold everything in their one big molded piece here. So you got some little lights and fenders and lights. Do you see that? That's the muzzle. Yeah, they got some pretty good detail. More Pioneer tools. Anyways, that's spoon number one. We'll get back to the next one here. Here's a double piece. Oh, some more staples. Thank you, so generous. Two pieces, both mirrored. These are all the track wheels, as you can see. Suspension arms. Fans. Looks pretty shitty there. And if you guys are wondering what this is, nice and straight, that's all it is. It's just a jig. A couple of tow hooks. Pioneer and MG. Smoke grenades. Take a look at that sprock wheel. Road wheels. Idler here. Return rollers, a couple of lights. Cable hooks. Oh, you get two of those. And the last piece of plastic. Looks like some fenders, some extra armoring. Good kit, goes together pretty quick. And they're also famous for their stretchable rubber tracks. Yeah. Let's zoom you in here for a better look at these rubber tracks. You can stretch them, flip them over, they got the guide horns. Not hollowed out, of course. And just cheap little rubber tracks. And Tamiya is famous for their little bag of goodies here. Oh, I hate fighting with that crap here. Cut it open, spill it out. Love these things. Just love these things. Polycaps. Here we got some, what do you call it, division plates. Tamiya is famous for their mosquito netting. More polycaps. And you gotta love them. They give you this nice string. Nice string. That's fucking useless. And this cheap plastic plastic. It's supposed to be clear parts for your windows and stuff. Garbage, throw them out. PE for the stowage rack. So that's pretty good. There's the instructions there. And it also comes with cute decals for it. So we can throw those away. We're building this. So here's the manual. Hello, manual. Bunch of language. We will not get into that. We'll get into trouble. So step one, here we're going to start working on the butt or the back of the tank. In other words, the rear panel. And we're going to start off with the wheels. So what do you say we find that? Cut that out. That looks like a rear panel. Let's cut that guy out and then we'll see. We'll use my tweezers here. Cut that guy out. And voila. That's the rear tank. Grab our sexy files. And let's start building this thing. Zoom you guys in. There you go. Alright. Here we are. So here we're going to look for B43 and B21. So here's 43. And let's find B21. 1, 2, 3, 4, 21 right there. Oh my god. Thank God they got numbers on here. That was weird building the last kit. B. Let's see. Not sure where sprue A is. This guy. So sprue A, we're going to need two A's. So 2 A's right there. 1, 2. 2 B's, 2 A's, 2 that. And we need two A26s. So these are these rear lighting kits. You'll find them each on, voila, done. Okay, come back once we start gluing. This piece is all right up here for step 1. Start gluing things together. Part 43. There's a little butthole cover. Sliding in like that. That covers the butthole. And we got the 2 little rear lights. Slap little parts that go in like so. Hope you guys can see this. My hands aren't in the way too much. Voila. There's the tow hook. It's gotta love Tamiya kits. They got it together pretty sweet. Whoa! Shouldn't be using that one. We almost lost a piece already. And there you go, step 1. Everything right there for step 1. Here we're going to start working on step 2. That's going to be the idler sprocket and the road wheels with polycaps. So here we're going to start taking out one of the idler wheels. See here, snip, snip, snap, snap, and I'll do that to each and every one of these kits here until I'm done. But you guys don't want to watch that. This is all boring, so once I get there, I'll show you where we're at next. Okay, we got our basic assembly here all ready to go. You got the idler, the sprocket drive, and road wheels. Right now we're just going to clean up the nibs here. A little bit of that. Take your... oh, you do the round ones first. A lot easier. And like so. Turn everything over. Clean up the sprocket wheels. The drive sprockets. Yeah, after my last few builds, I figured I needed a little break, and let's do a little quick shake and bake kit. I like to keep a few Tamiya kits around for something like this so I don't burn out my mojo, you know. So that's how everything looks right now, and then each one's going to tell you which polycap. You see these are little black polycaps, they're going to go stick right in there. And they're all pretty much normal, so we'll cut a few of these out and stick them in and show you what we're doing next. Like so. We'll just dip one of these puppies in there. Nice, perfect, snug fit. The camera's catching all this. Voila, and each one has a polycap. Idler wheel, we'll just add together like that. Add some glue to it. Close it up, good to go. Bob's your uncle. As you can see, there's a little slot there and a little nib sticking out there. You gotta add those two pieces together to mate them up. Little glue there. And just to make sure they're good, I like to do a little more around the outside. Here's basically the same as the idler. Just pretty much glue this part to that part. And voila. Well, a little extra glue doesn't hurt. There you go, those two are done, and here I gotta do this one 13 more times. So we'll come back when these are done. And okay guys, here we are, we're almost done the road wheels. Just gluing the last two bits together, and then we can move on to the next one. And voila, there you go. Here's the part count so far. Hope you guys see all that. The rear panel, idler, sprocket, drive sprocket, and the 14 road wheels. So part 3, we're going to be working on the bottom of the hull here. That is this piece, and we're going to be adding all the attachments to it, and then adding the rear panel. Okay, instead of pissing around, let's add the rear panel now. So this actually goes on like that. That lines up with that, that lines up with that. Voila. Very good. We'll glue that together, and finished pretty good. Okay, now we got glue to the assembly joints, and we'll just put those together just like so. Okay, got the glue on. It'll fit pretty good. Just squeeze it together so it stays on pretty good, and then hopefully no gaps. Okay, there we go. Now, we'll move on to the next step. And voila, turntable time. Move these parts out of the way and let's get started with adding the stuff to the attachments here. Be right back. Okay, so here we are, part 3. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 A11s we got to put on. So first things first, let's turn this puppy around. Good. Here's our A11 parts. Not sure what the hell they are, but they're A11s. So these things are going to be sitting in these, I'm guessing. Yes. We'll take one of these. Kind of thinking these are like suspension or something. They just sit on top like so. So down there we go. Snap in, perfect. So that's how they're going to go in, and yeah, I'll do that while you guys watch. Grab some glue. Take it apart. Yeah, I'm not going to do this. There we go. Now we'll do the same thing to the other side. The these will be A10s. Let's go in here, turn this puppy this way, and look for A10. There we go. Scratch these guys out. Voila. The other part. There's part 3. Perfect. Clean them up. I like my nippers because they got really damn close. Not much cleanup after these nippers there. So I did the same thing here to A11 parts. And now I'll turn this puppy over and we'll do the same thing. 3 here, 2 there. Part 3, A11 and A10 done. Next we'll have to do the front idler wheels here. Suspension arms. So that is B22 and B23. And that is this big piece here. There's 22 and there's 23. So let's cut these guys out. Boom. That's 22. And here's 23. 23, 22, we'll clean it up. I just like my clippers. Very little sun and dew after these clippers. Right arm. So here we go again. B22, that'll go this way, and You got two little markings there, tab holes. You just stick those in there, stick those in there, and voila, that's how she's gonna go. Now we'll get some glue and glue that puppy down. It's almost time for another bottle of Tamiya here. Usually get 3 good kits out of it. Then I gotta change the bottle. Maybe 4 kits, not sure. And voila, 2 parts ready there. And they go into these spots here, these little square spots. Like you see, we glue a couple in and show you how that looks. Come here. Come here. See, there's 2 little spots there. I'm going to show you how each piece goes in. Oh, I hate these 2-piece holes. I'll use my tweezers. And roll that puppy like that. Perfect. Do the same things here to the one sticking out. La-di-da. And grab a piece like that. Of course, I grabbed it backwards. Oh, you can probably use my fingers for this one because these ones stick out. So, good. Now we got those in. Let's tack them in. Let's glue them down good. There. Apply a little pressure so they stick. Perfect. And these are 825s for the road wheels. So we go to A-tree, runner, whatever. This is actually B-tree. A-tree is the road wheels right here. So we did 4 of those, and we'll go 4 road wheels. I'm going to clean these up just a tad. Clean, clean. Sometime this year, in the middle of the year, I'm going to be getting a new camera. We'll see how that goes. Put that on, and there's only a certain way these go in. So, okay, guys, we added finish adding the return rollers there. That guy needs a little more glue. There we go. So we did the return rollers here with your arms, both sides. Next, we're going to do the suspension arms. That's step 4. That'll be all these little funny thingies sticking out. And you can find them right here. So, well, I cut these out. We'll do that while I cut these out. Jeez, there's like freaking 20 of them or something like that. Anywho, we just dropped one, so be right back. Okay, here after cleaning up the suspension arms, we'll just add them in there like so. They only go in one way, so you gotta love it when Tamiya does stuff like this. Especially after a couple rough kits you've been doing, this is actually pretty good. Laid back. No worries. Just a little bit of love here, a little bit of love there. And we use this stupid little jig that comes with it. Basically, this is just helping you line it up. Keeping everything straight, lined up. There you go. We'll get suspension arms for the other side and we'll get back to you. Okay, we had the suspension arms and use this stupid little jig they provided us with. Probably cost the kit another few more dollars for us. It's all good to go. I move on to step 5. That's adding the road wheels and the idler and the sprocket drive to it. Guys, part 5 here. We had all our dry sprockets. These thingies make the tank movable. So we'll just grab all the road wheels and everything we did. Just get to watch me put these on. With the polycaps and that there, makes everything slide in and out, so we can paint them, take them off, paint them. But yeah, this is part 5. Everything looks so good so far. This is why I like to keep Tamiya kits around, so after big builds I can relax and do a shake and bake kit. Just like somebody else who got famous out there doing nothing but shake and bake kits. We won't say any names, but he just made himself a nice big tank. There you go. And he's coming out with another big tank, Tiger, which I'll be getting. Okay, we're on part 6. Here's a big ass piece. So we're just gonna clip that from the tree. Yes, it's a tree, sprue tree, not a runner. This thing has no legs, so it can't run. It's a sprue tree, people. Get it through your thick skulls. Here, run away. Nope, doesn't run, so we can't call it a runner. Wreck my good ones. Let's get my beefy ones here. Get rid of these fucking things, because these fucking things will cause you trouble after. There, nothing to grab onto. Get rid of that guy and put it back in here. Okay. Obviously, we got to remove that so the turret can fit in there. Boom. There you go, Bob's your uncle. Let's just clean up these. Come on, don't cut yourself. We don't need a bloodbath here while we're doing a video. Clean. Been using these for many years, so you kind of get used to how your blade sits, so you just run it along like that. Pretty good. I'm not saying I'm a pro or anything, I'm just so used to using sharp knives. Get used to it after 20 years of being a chef in the kitchen. Did cut myself a few times, so there you go. There's the top part. Now they want us to play with these stupid little plastic thingies. Oh, crap. I don't know. This is garbage. Like, I don't even want to put those on, but I got them. Okay, I'm not gonna film this part because look at that. And didn't even crack, didn't break, nothing. Crap. Okay, come back after. Alright, we're moving on to step number 7. Here's the lower upper hull. Pretty flat. With the dimples on there, everything else is already molded on. And we've got a few pieces to put on and we're pretty much good there. Okay, now we got our parts cut out here. C24, 2A1s, B40 and 2A9s. So we're just going to go like so. Get in your hole. Go to your home. Just like so. These guys go up front, just like that. And yeah, it was kind of a busy weekend. We had live stream Friday, which is fun. It's always good to get along with get on and hang with the guys. Usually get a good crowd. Buck, Eric. It's pretty good. I'll have fun. Oh, I didn't glue that guy down. Okay, let's glue him down. Slap them in like that. Voila. And these have a little notch there so you can easily line them up with that guy right there. Voila. And Bob's your uncle. Yeah, they're my... I know I said this before, but yeah. Putting my truck together with my trailer. It's always good to have a quick little build like this. Glue some parts down, and voila. Bob's your uncle. So that's part 7. Part 8, we're going to be making some headlights, mirrors, and we'll get to that shortly. Oh, I don't know why Tamiya does that. So here's part 8. We got 2 pieces to the headlights, 27 and 28. So they want 28 inside 27. I don't know why Tamiya just doesn't mold those 2 together and then call her good. Putting that little piece there, just adding to the part count for what? No reason. Well, we'll get those made and we'll get back to this. Okay, now we got both little pieces put on. You can see I left them on the sprue to part 27 and just took out 28 and added them in. Yeah, it's easier that way. Just glue them down, you're good to go. Okay, here's part 8. Doing some... Not sure what the hell these are, but to me I could have just molded them in one piece. I don't know why you gave us 2 pieces for this crap. So we got left, right. We did the 2 lights. Now we're going to work on the mirrors. So, which will be... Here, let me zoom you out. There you go. Part 9. Here we'll do the driver's hatch. Slides back and forth. Part C goes with that. And then the stuff we just made will... Oh, those are mirror placements. Or light placements, I mean. Add your lights. Put your mirrors in and a couple snow cleats. And that's it for stage 9. Alright, let's add our parts here. We got our 2 mirrors, driver's hatch, and a couple of snow cleats. We'll do the snow cleats, driver's mirrors, and these little puppies I'll just leave and drive like so. We'll stick them all, I have them stick them down, so I don't like they got to worry about somebody behind them or anything. So driver's hatch, slide that in there. And voila, that will just slide back and forth. Good to go. That's part 9. We'll move on to part 10 here. Got a bit more bitty stuff to put on, and it's fancy little side skirts. So in part 10 here, the gun barrel cleaning rods, 2 pieces. Seriously? Like, come on. So we're going to take that and add that to that. And that's 2 pieces. One, seriously, you could have just molded into one. It's going to sit there. Not going to do nothing except sit there. Don't ask me why, 2 pieces. Okay, let's glue these on. La-di-da-da-da. Bit of glue here, a little bit of glue there. Just slather it on so it stays. Pop in the right indicator holes. Bob's your uncle. Again. Two-piece gun barrel cleaning kit. Well, looks pretty. You gotta give them that. Looking pretty. Sorry, I better get you on camera here. Slide it like so. Voila, there you go. As for the Pioneer tools and stuff, I'll be leaving those off and I'll be painting them separately, except for a couple of them. Other than that, side skirts, I'll be getting those next.